a very dear friend of Voicebox for a little mini set, which is our lovely Ben Wilson. And then we'll have our headliner, which is Stephanie Finegan. Steph is a lifelong Voiceboxer. She's got it in her blood now, so it always comes back to us like a boomerang. I love it. It's been a pleasure to see her again. I haven't seen her perform for quite a while, so this is going to be an absolute treat, and you should all love it as well. Fab! So, now that everyone's happy and comfy and settled, let's have a little bit of a kick-off. I'll start us off with a fairly new piece. A couple of people in the room have already heard it. And it's a bit pared down. I've not done this without the loop, so we'll see how that looks in practice, I think. Street lights, remember my way home. My feet on the open road. As street lights flood the early morning traffic of people pouring towards the pavement, the air is thick with static, stumbling into itself as the raw heat of us and we all crawl for home. The sea of dancing bodies leaks into another daylight, resigning the night to memory, and the road is pitch black empty but for sleeping taxis. Tonight, the air is deep fried alongside chip-stained mouths and polystyrene. Street lights, remember my way home. Regulars, favourites, audience member concern. Nick, please, everybody! Keep going, it's a chorus. Come on, come
on. Rubbish. Can of cola scrunched and emptied. Plastic bag advert for 10p wasted. Broken wheel cover lies on shattered glass. Discarded KFC box. Puked over soggy chips. Solo glove waving at passing traffic. Crumpled.
I love it. And thank you very much, Nick. Next on the bill, we've got Sophia.
Next.
It's by Nikita Gill. Temporary or permanent, it's called. Most people in your life were only meant for dreams and summer laughter. They stay till the wind changes, till the tides turn or disappear with the first snow.
Yeah, tonight, I'm loving this open mic tonight. I don't know what it is about today. It feels like a real vintage Voicebox. I don't know why. It's got that vibe about it. Some of you guys from the old days will know now. It feels like vintage Voicebox. Can you believe Voicebox has been going 7 years? Wow! I know, man. I know. I feel old in the teeth now. We're getting old for this. Alright, I would like to welcome to the stage Emily!
And then displays them. It's called The Treasure in the Darkness. In a darkened room, the ghosts of our machine gleam, burning memories into the mind's museum. A deaf stethoscope feels the silence, a pair of blind glasses stream. A mute hammer watches nails next door to keys who've lost the turn of secrets. Gilt bones make a treasure of death. A signal is
kick us off. This lovely lady who's never been to Voicebox before is going to come and regale us with a poem. Yes, please.
For me, because I wrote this when I was very depressed and very broken-hearted. So here we go. This is the first piece of poetry I've ever written in my life, by the way. So please bear with me. I miss my van. I miss the guy I used to call my man. So I'll sit here and cry and watch the summer go by without making a single plan that involves you and I. I miss the sea and the lakes we used to swim in. Can't help but stop to think what could have been. If you were here or I were there, we'd let the world.
This is our lovely friend Ben Wilson. We haven't had Ben with us a little while. It's a delight to see him back, and you're going to be in for a massive treat. He's a really good friend of Voicebox, part of the Voicebox Collective. He'll be performing with us at Focus Wales in May, and possibly again at some later point down the line. But you have to keep on looking on our Facebook page to find out more. So for now, Ben.
First thing I've written in a very long time, so it's a bit tender. And sorry for being overly apologetic.
Smash it.
Yeah, alright. It's called Fruit Loops. Do you remember that time that you bought Fruit Loops out of a nostalgia which thrummed your tongue to the theme tune of Inspector Gadget. In that second, remember, I try thinking about not thinking about 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 sleep. Thinking about not thinking about 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 flesh. Thinking about not thinking about thinking about not thinking about drink. Thinking about not thinking about thinking about not thinking about sleep. Thinking about not thinking and we think that we can change the world in a sentence, bend it to our will. But our words are nothing more than stones thrown at tanks.
Seems a miss every time they cross the path. I will get it back, I will finish last. I will in the rest, making out in the back. Your wet rain check, are you feeling the sheets obsessed? And you can't stop down in the dress. Impressed with the way that you move, it's a move when you move to the beat, it's a groove. Did you light up my face?
I'm gonna play some violin now. Jumping on a magic bus and as funky as it sounds. There's a fire-breathing lizards and snazzy little wizards sitting about. Just an empty coke can rolling by my feet. Got a dirty look cause people think the guy who dropped it was me. Let the wild times roll, it's not as a whole. It's still a blur to me, I still don't know how I got home. I guess that's just a night at uni. I don't know why I started saying big up. I am not cool enough, obviously.
Work hard when I'm working, rest hard when I'm down. Mixed out for the gallery, cut out with the crowd. Work hard when I'm working, rest hard when I'm down. Mixed out for the gallery, cut out with the crowd. This is called A Tale of Two Night Shifts, and it is for anyone that does any sort of care work. God fucking bless you. I know what we could do with. How about me and you get in that there coffin, take it to the water and put a few holes in it. We'll have a few fags and that'll be grand. I've got those good patterns, 95. Can't you hear me? Can't you hear her? Can't you help me? Can't you help her? I'm calling you, let's have breakfast. Let's get out of here. What have you got me? Have you got me something nice? I'll have to see what I've got. Oh, for you it's a lot. In a state of wired standby, standing by and in. How we swim while standing still. The thrill of never knowing what will come. The fear of knowing. The will to know nothing and flow. How will stops that showing. How solitude has become such a solid friend. How did I shun you for so many years? These foolish things, solid states, multi-band. We all need this right now. How to live forever. Go somewhere different every day. Climb a mountain every fortnight. Don't dwell on the war. That was a long time ago. Breathe. Joy. Speak to everyone who catches your eye. Walk from Bangor to Bethesda. Tread the good paths from here to the ends of Austria. Teach your daughter your tongue, though she speaks it to no one. Gandhi sows the sacks with us, bikes become their legs. In a world where limbs work fickle, we must bask in no regrets. Centre of descent there is an incline, alleged to catch the flamings of the untamed mind. Points of contact, level markings, the stairs are Escher, spirals, sparking. Think tank immersed in fad-led verse. My cells are immigrants and expats, their home a changing constant. And I've come to love the dance as love we must. My concrete fields are rigid, still unwinding. The end is in the finding. I am shadow playing. Yummy, yummy, yeah. No, jaw isn't mean, jaw is love. The young show makes me cautious, calling, cautious, calling, cautious, calling. If this tree was exile, I'd be homestead calling, no homestead calling, no conversational indoor lights, techno flowers in the wire wound orchard. Here there are portions of savoury and sweet, inverted and released, a subtle courtship, inviting mouth to travel south with you and swim. I am warm, it begins, and how it never had an ending, as the branches bend to breeze like caress my tongue. The fork. I feel myself in the second sphere. Oh, I feel myself in the second sphere. I feel too long in this still makeshift motion holds just until cartwheel now into your future. Peak drop deal stunt progress. Gotcha! Stop the truth, finally fragments of a trail. Tracking is lucky when focus is fair. Amidst the ellipse of two worlds I walk. Oh, I beg my tongue's the fork. I feel myself in the second sphere. I feel myself in the second sphere.
Try and get one good angle.
I feel myself in the second sphere. No, I love the way, no, sweet carry on. This is the way we march to sleep. I love offer song. Oh, the creature had me by the tongue. Oh, I felt no wrong, reading from the right to bless my flight that night. And so I stayed in how I ate, in the shadow of its touch. Each gave, took, felt, tried, bought too much. I am an X-ray, I am a barcode, I am the number of times I held claw to the shoulders of the system, unnecessary balls back ride. I am an X-ray, I am a barcode, I am the number of times I held claw to the shoulders of the system, unnecessary balls back ride. With no desire for rhyming climb, here I find I'm so stammering. With no anchor for the wild deer, I feel on fire. Oh, I feel on fire. Oh, her song, oh, the creature had me by the tongue. Though I felt no wrong, ringing from the right to bless my flight that night. And so I stayed in how I aged, in the shadow of its touch. Literally couldn't stop writing songs instead of actually planning the set. Real life, you can't choose when the muse takes you, she's in charge. So this is a playtime situation, and it goes like this. Naya.
Orange.
Better beat it better. Oh. Unhook me from the system. So when the world gets tough, when the world gets tough, when the world gets tough, better the master you love. Are the beats loud enough? Nay? You're crying in live on your morning, the fuel is present, more like and dance, those fire shine lips on your love. We are picking up grace, you can feel it. We are picking up grace, you can feel it. Sip, 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 sip. I've checked. It's very hard. Even with my massively indoctrinated upbringing, it's still a bastard. So I'll leave you with these scientific facts. Scientific facts: we are creatures of physics. For every action, there is an equal and equivalent reaction. So, with all the shouting, loud, loud, fear, fear, fear is here, don't fret. Just because it's so loud and on the media and in your fucking ear and in your fucking hand all the fucking bastard town, it does not mean, dear family, that its opposite is not dancing its sweet dance. Real life. And also real life, while we're here, fact attack. Coming at you like a kestrel in the night, riding bareback on a buzzard. It's just my Friday, don't worry about it. Yeah, real life. I was so fucking stoned when I found this out. Real life, there are more connections in your brain than there are stars in a galaxy. Did you know that? And considering the fact that you are each unique concepts of what it means to be a conscious being now, and no one can replace you, that means that you are literally walking gods. No one can replace you, and you are walking gods. Fucking yeah. If what's in your brain is like a galaxy, you're literally what civilizations have looked up at and gone, what the fuck? So, you know what I mean? In all the deep, deep, dark, dark, licky, licky void that likes to eat on its own, don't let it eat on its own, it loves it. Okay, so just saying, peace, love, but genuinely, not flighty. It's a horrendous, I'll tell you later. Come here, you. This tree. It's my friend. We have become palm pilots, vanquishing ourselves through thumbs to greet destiny, to greet our sweet destiny, to greet our sweet destiny, to greet our sweet, 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 sweet. Pass me your fingertips to trace a face that could never shine like a screen. Pass me your fingertips to trace a face that could never shine like a screen, could never shine like a screen, and wouldn't want to. All is illuminated by itself. All is illuminated by itself. All is illuminated by itself. Touch, 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 help! Rhododendron garden we have stolen, with our fingers entwined and our souls emboldened. We greet each other on our journeys and watch as they match and clash in patterns of pain. Pattern calm all your eyes, disarm your eyes, disarm your eyes, disarm. This has got its hooks in me, and so I rest because it's true. No one likes being hooked alone, all the